Hey there YouTube, Mr. Captain Falcon here for Deck Profile. This is Deck Profile on Rainbow Neos. I got a deck request from MasterofGTAAndRacing, and this is a video to him. Basically he asked me to make a Rainbow Neos deck, and I tried a couple variations. Rainbow Gate was okay, but it was sort of inconsistent, and didn't really focus too much on Rainbow Neos. And so I was looking through a couple other videos on YouTube, and I came across this build. This is a build from MajinSageofDarkness, and he's very, very into this deck, and he loves it. I assume, because it's what he makes most. Or at least that's what I saw. And I really like his deck after playing it after a couple games. Playtested against one of my friends from locals, and I beat him a lot, and yeah, I believe I beat him 16 out of the 20 games we played, and he played many meta decks such as Rabid, Windups, and Zectors, and all that fun stuff. Chaos Dragons, and this just destroyed them all. My thoughts on the deck, it's a really fun deck. It can be pretty sacky too, and it's very consistent, and once Miracle Contact comes out, this deck is going to be very, very good. Well, onto the deck profile. 3 Elementeer Neos. He is the soul of the deck, and he is the reason why I like this deck. Plus, he's the main character of a show. Okay. 2 Alias, 19 beater. He can normal monster for Oversoul, and also he can be also an Elementeer Neos, which is also really cool. 2 Elementeer Prisma. This guy is like one of the best cards in the deck, because he can sub for anything. So you can either pitch your Neos or your Rainbow Dragon. I don't like to pitch Rainbow Dark that much, except if I don't want to draw him. But I normally pitch Rainbow Dragon because it sets up for miracle plays, or Elementeer Neos if I have an Oversoul. 1 Elementeer Stratos because it's Stratos. 2 Elementeer Woodsman. I might cut one of him because I haven't actually got his effect off yet, and I just find it kind of a little bit inconsistent. I might swap him out for like a Hero Blast because you can reshuffle your Alias or your Neos, but he's just there because you play Polymerization. 3 King of the Swamp. He's a water, so he can make into Ab-Zero, be a substitute for Rainbow Neos, or he can be add a polymerization, so he has a dual effect, which is really cool. 1 Grand Mole for a really goofy play, or to just bounce random stuff. 3 Rainbow Dark and 3 Rainbow. The reasoning behind this, as said by Majin Sage, was even though many people don't either play one or the other, this build plays both because there's actually no good way to search him outside of Crystal Beast, so you need to draw him, or you don't need to draw him, because you actually have a lot of replacements for Rainbow Dragon, including Prisma or King of the Swamp, but it's nice to draw him. And yes, there are dead hands with it, but you can just super poly it away, so what's the matter? 1 Dark Hole, staple. 3 Emergency Call, staple and heroes. Well, 2, 3 personal preference. 1 Future Fusion. Should get banned, of course, but it makes the deck run really fast. Pitch Rainbow Dragon, pitch Neos, or you can do the really goofy play of Divine Neos, which is this guy right down here, and I'll talk to you about that, guys. I'll talk about it later. 1 Heavy Storm staple. 2 Miracle Contact. This card's not out yet, but it will be very soon in the future. I believe it's next set. 2 Miracle Contacts. This deck, or this card, is really, really good. It's basically a Miracle Fusion and Parallel World Fusion together, because you can do it from your shuffle into your deck, from your hand, field, or grave, on Elementeer Hero monster that has Elementeer Neos on it. At the moment, there's really no good targets for it, other than the occasional Neos Knight, which I'll also talk about. And you can also make Grand Neos, which is, yeah, because with that one Grand Mole you can make him, but it's just situational. And you can't make Rainbow Neo, sadly, because it is not a Neo Elemental Hero monster. And you can't make Divine Neos because it says 5 Neos. It doesn't say Elemental Hero Neos. So, either way, it's a good card. Neos Knight's a very powerful card that can attack twice, and it's overall pretty good. 3 Miracle Fusion. It's 3 Miracle Fusion in Heroes. What a surprise. Outside of Macro, it's always going to be 3. 1 Reborn. 2 Oversoul. This card is really good because you can get either your Neos or your Alias. That's because he is a Gemini monster, so you can't get him. But the best way to abuse Oversoul is after fusing, you can Oversoul it back, or Prisma, pitch Neos, Oversoul it back. Future Fusion, Oversoul it back. Stuff like that. 2 Polymerization, because the Woodsman and the 3 King of the Swamp, it's a searching, and since you play 6 Rainbow Dragons, and also 6 actually, you play 11 Fusion Rainbow Dragons, essentially, and you also play 8 Essential Neos that can be 8, or 10, I mean, plus Stratos search anything. So it's actually not dead most of the time to make Rainbow Neos, but even if you don't want to make Rainbow Neos, you can make something else goofy. It's Heroes. 1 Rhoda, Heroes. And onto the traps, 2 Safe Zone. These safe zones are really good to protect your Rainbow Neos. Because once your Rainbow Neos comes out successfully, it's pretty much game from there. There's very little things to stop him, and with protection, it's just really hard. 1 Solemn Judgment, because it's solemn, you need to protect stuff, and it's a overall good card. Onto the extra deck, 2 Zeros. It's 0. He's like one of the best heroes. King of the Swamp, easy make. 2 Elemental Hero Divine Neos. I might cut this down to 1 because I find I don't need it as often. The goofy play is... what is this? I'll talk to him later. But the magical play with this is you activate Future Fusion, and you send your Neos' Alias and your Grand Mole. And he's just overall really good. 5,000, or essentially, what's it called? Yeah, he can be a freaking 5,000 beater, and it's really painful to get him off. Plus, he can bounce stuff. If you remove Grand Mole, if there's like what? Wait, what can't he even kill? Let's say, I need to go for game. Let's kill Zenmains. I really wish you can I really wish you can contact him, but wait. I wonder if you can contact him. Nope. Doesn't say Elemental Hero Neos in those quotation marks that you need so much, so that kind of sucks, but he's still good. 1 Elemental Hero Gaia, one of your multiple, whatever it's called, your heroes that you need. Same with Tornado. 2 Neos Knight. He's really good to just get rid of random stuff. It's kind of sucks that he doesn't do any damage, but I guess he'd be too broken if he did. It's the best way to get him out is Miracle Contact, Alias, and Neos or something. Oh, did I mention Miracle Contact recycles just random stuff like Stratos? That's also a plus, so. But essentially, he can be plus 3,000 beater that can attack twice, so. Kills Light Pulsar, kills Red Eyes. 3 Shining. Shining's needed. Shining's great. Freaking lights everywhere. Prisma, Alias, Neos, Rainbow Dragons. Overall good card. Before I get to Neos, 1 Vision Hero Trinity. I like him and I hate him. I might change him for a Maestroke or something. He's an OTK by himself. If you depending on the situation, you can Miracle Fusion away if they have like no back row and go for game. He's a 5,000 beater that can attack 3 times. It's too good. and 3 Rainbow Neos. This is the whole reason why I had, or this deck even functions. 3 Rainbow Neos. His effects are very, very diverse, and they're all very, very crushing to the meta right now. On top of that, he's a 4,500 attack beater with 3,000 defense, so he's not going anywhere. He has 3 effects. One is that he can shuffle all the monsters on your opponent's side of the field back into the deck by sending one monster you control. Already broken. They have a Logia, they have frickin' Zenmains, all that other stuff. Bounce it away. Second effect, send one spell and trap card you control to the graveyard to shuffle all spell and trap cards your opponent controls into the deck. They're playing Chain Burn, Final Countdown or something. Actually, it's kind of bad if you're playing against Final Countdown, but Chain Burn. Sure, bounce, I guess. They can chain everything they want, but sure. But it's just good against stall decks that play back row, or decks like Skill Drain that just set 5 and you don't want to run into D Prison. So that's overall good. My favorite thing to do is Future Fusion, getting Rainbow Neos out and just destroy Future Fusion, because it's the grave setup, more or less. So. And the third effect's the most broken one, because it's the most crushing one to the meta right now, and it's also the easiest one to fulfill. You send one card you mill one card, and then you shuffle their entire graveyard back into the deck. Chaos Dragons. Hey, you went Future Fusion, mill 3 off Lila? Cool. Summon Rainbow Neos, mill 1, send everything back. Cool, I don't have a graveyard. Cool, that's a 45 beater. Oh. So, Rainbow Neos overall is just really good. And he is very consistent to get out in this deck, because I have won almost every single game I have played with this deck, and it's just overall fun to play. Side deck's just general stuff, mostly protection. 2 Veilers, just against windups, Rabbit, stuff like that. 2 Chalice, same thing. 1 Lance, I'm only playing 1. It's mainly protection for Rainbow Neos. 3 MSTs for back row hate, such for like freaking Final Countdown, Chain Burn, all that fun stuff. Dark Worlds. 2 Super Poly. It's Super Poly. Super Poly's good against everything. I don't want to hear you say. I'm gonna get hit probably, but I can wish for anything I want, but it's not gonna happen. But just overall good, strong counter card, offense card, whatever you want. 3 Decree for again Chain Burn, Skill Drain, Anti-Meta Macro, Final Countdown, everything. And actually 2 extra deck monsters in here. 1 Nova Master, he's not in the main because I don't main Super Poly nor any fire monsters. And Escarito, he can be in the main because I do run the Rainbow Dark Dragon. And if I were to take him out, it'd probably be for like a Gaia or something, because Gaia isn't that great. But he's just good against Insectors, Dark Worlds, and all that other fun stuff. Making Heroes one of the best decks in the game. And I hope this satisfied you guys, or I hope this satisfied Master of GTA and Racing. I found the deck to be fun. And like I said before, guys, it's not my deck. Well, it's my deck with minor tweaks. Go sub to MajinSageofDarkness. Random shout out to him, even though he doesn't even know me. And tell him what you guys think. And comment, rate, subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.